Alright, let's dive into this General Hospital teaser because, honestly, there's a lot to unpack here, and it's not just about Drew's miraculous recovery. I mean, yes, that's the big headline, but what's really fascinating is how this one event ripples through Port Charles, exposing all these hidden tensions and alliances. It's like dropping a pebble in a pond and watching the chaos unfold. First off, let's talk about Nina and Jack. Nina's grateful for Jack's help in keeping Drew in line, but Jack's beating himself up over it. He says, "If there's anyone to blame, it's me." Personally, I think this is a classic case of someone taking on more guilt than they deserve. Jack's not the one who pulled the trigger, Willow is. But here's the thing, Jack's self-blame is interesting because it shows how deeply he cares about doing the right thing. It's almost like he's more invested in the moral high ground than Nina is. And that raises a deeper question, how far are people willing to go to protect their own interests, even if it means bending the rules? Now, let's shift to Trina and Kai. They're baffled by why Drew hasn't gone to the police, and honestly, I'm right there with them. If you take a step back and think about it, Drew's silence is a huge red flag. He's essentially letting Willow off the hook for shooting and drugging him. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about Drew's recovery, it's about the power dynamics at play. Willow's deal with Drew gives her a dangerous level of confidence, and that line, "I really like my chances?" That's not just a throwaway comment. It's a declaration of war, especially if she's gearing up for another custody battle. Speaking of Willow, her newfound confidence is what makes this really interesting. She's not just surviving, she's thriving in this chaos. But here's the thing, her confidence is built on a shaky foundation. Drew could flee at any moment, and if he does, her whole world collapses. From my perspective, this is a classic soap opera setup, the calm before the storm. And I can't help but wonder, is Willow overplaying her hand? Now, let's talk about Tracy. She's thrilled Drew's recovering, but she's drawing a hard line, Drew on this property? Not happening. One thing that immediately stands out is how Tracy's reaction isn't just about Drew, it's about control. The Quartermaine mansion is her domain, and she's not about to let anyone disrupt it. What this really suggests is that even in the midst of all this drama, Tracy's priorities haven't changed. She's still the queen of her castle, and no one's taking that from her. Finally, Drew himself. He's back to his old self, but here's the kicker, his experience hasn't changed him. That line, "Is that a threat?" It's classic Drew. He's not backing down, and that's what makes him such a compelling character. But it also raises a question, is he playing with fire? Because if he keeps pushing, someone's bound to get burned. If you take a step back and think about it, this episode isn't just about Drew's recovery, it's about the choices people make when their backs are against the wall. Personally, I think that's what makes General Hospital so addictive. It's not just the drama, it's the way it forces you to ask, what would I do in their shoes? So, here's my closing thought, as we watch these characters navigate their tangled webs, remember that every decision has consequences. And sometimes, the most dangerous thing isn't the threat itself, it's the confidence that you can handle it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more breakdowns like this. Until next time.